Welcome to Spooky Saturday, where the stories tend to make you stand on end, and I'm not talking just hair. Your sanity is optional here, so let's dive into tonight's tale.
The street was cold and gloomy, doing what he could to avoid eye contact with that house, but something in him convinced him to. When Matthew looked back at the abandoned house at the end of a lonely street, he expected darkness, but what he didn't expect was it to look back at him, literally. Hello, paranormal poet. My name is Matthew, and this experience has me contemplating whether what I saw was truly paranormal or not. I've replayed it in my head countless times since it happened, and I still can't make sense of it. This took place in the summer of 2023, and even now, I avoid that street at night. It started on a warm night when I was hanging out with close friends for the day. Nothing unusual, just a normal summer evening. When it got late, I decided to walk my closest friend home. His street is pretty long and spaced out, with street lights that leave big stretches of darkness between them. And at the very end of that street sits an abandoned house. Everyone in my neighborhood knew about it. It's empty, run down, and has this uncomfortable presence to it. Like the kind of house you don't even want to glance at when you're alone. I distinctly remember that day, especially the weather. I remember the 5-mile-per-hour breeze that made the walk extremely refreshing. This is relevant. Stick with me. After dropping my friend off at his house, we said our goodbyes, turned around, and began heading back home. There were 3 of us, so me and my remaining friend made small talk, as one does to casually pass the time. This is where it began to get eerie. We made it halfway back, when the air around us completely shifted. The energy was heavily unnerving. Even though it was the same road, the energy just felt wrong. But what surprised me most was my friend acknowledged it too. I believe he remarked, "Am I the only one, or is the air biting harder than usual?" I agreed with him and was curious about it myself. That curiosity was short-lived, however. As I was passing the abandoned house, I had a distinct feeling of fear. Just looking at the windows of it gave me a strange thought that just maybe something was looking back at me. I wish I had been wrong. As I was walking with my close friend beside me, I was frozen in fear as a face slowly filled up one of the windows of the house. Looking at me was a face that was not human. It was human-like, but lots of things were off with it. Its smile scared me most. Ear to ear, but farther, unnaturally large. And its most memorable feature were its eyes. Those eyes were big and unblinking. I mean that literally. The encounter lasted 4 seconds, and during that time, it never took its gaze off of me. Like it was stalking me and my friend. I shouted, "Oh, hell no." My friend didn't even ask questions. He saw my panic, reacted, and we both instantly ran, full sprint down the street. No stopping, no looking back. By the time I got back to my house, the panic wore off, but the fear stayed. I looked at my friend and said, "You saw that too?" He replied, "No, I ran because you did. I wasn't taking a chance to know what you were running from. I just dipped." For days after the encounter, I was debating with myself, wondering if that face was from a humanoid creature of some kind, or a real human being. I wanted to believe that what I saw was a human, until I saw it smile. That was inhuman. too obviously big to be anything but. Ever since, I kept that story to myself, considering I only ever had one friend to vouch for me. But I wanted to tell you, because even though you and your audience may not believe me, I at least would be relieved to have it told. I honestly don't know what that was, and I would love the answers. But now that I think about it, the answer might be hard to fathom. If you enjoyed this true story and wish to see more like it in the future, don't forget to hit subscribe if you are new, click that like button for me, and comment what moment did it for you. If you love true, paranormal, scary stories in audio-only format, you are in the right place, so tune in every Saturday at 9 p.m. PST for new stories every week.
Through the static and the silence, a whisper calls your name. A voice that chills your spirit, yet soothes you all the same. In the dark, the tales unfold, where shadows love to creep. But the echoes in the distance might just rock you back to sleep. Paranormal.